I always thought camping alone would clear my head. Just me, a small tent, and miles of forest where the nearest human was probably a half-day hike away. It sounded peaceful. It was peaceful. At first. The trees were tall and thin, like a million wooden needles pointing into the sky. The deeper I walked, the quieter everything got. No wind, no birds. The kind of silence where your ears start inventing sounds just so you don't go crazy. I found a small clearing and set up camp. Nothing special. Tent, fire pit, my backpack leaning against a stump. By the time the sun dipped, I was already half asleep in the warmth of the fire. Then, I heard it. A voice. Not loud, not even clear. Just a whisper. Like someone standing right behind me saying something they didn't want me to understand. I turned around fast. Nobody. Just trees. I figured it was the wind finally showing up, so I ignored it. But it came again, a little closer this time. Psst. I stood up and scanned the tree line. Nothing moved. Everything looked the same, except one tree. A tall pine with bark that was far too dark, almost pitch black. And for some reason, it was the only tree that didn't reflect the firelight at all. I stared at it until my eyes blurred, but it never changed. It was just a tree. So I went to bed. Around midnight, I woke up to the sound of footsteps circling my tent, slow, dragging, like someone walking barefoot on the dirt. I held my breath and listened. One step, pause. Another step, pause. The footsteps stopped right at the zipper of my tent, like whoever it was leaning down, waiting for me to move. And then, a whisper, right on the other side of the fabric. I stayed frozen, praying it was a dream, but then something pressed against the tent wall. 5 long shapes. Fingers. They slid downward slowly, like they were searching for an opening. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't think. I just listened as the hand slid down the tent, then across it, then lifted away. The footsteps moved again, then stopped. And the forest went silent. I waited until sunrise to unzip that tent. When I stepped outside, the clearing seemed normal, but the ground wasn't. There were footprints in the dirt, human footprints, but they didn't lead to my tent. They led from that black tree. I grabbed my gear and decided I was done. No more camping trips. No more forests. I wasn't sticking around to figure out what whispered to me. But as I was packing up, I noticed something carved into the trunk of that dark pine. The carving looked fresh, like it had been scratched in during the night. There were 4 words. Why did you look? I swear I didn't carve it. I swear I didn't go near that tree. But the part that still haunts me? Right under the carving were my fingerprints, clear as day, smeared into the bark. Like I touched it. Like I answered it. And the forest hasn't let me forget that night, because sometimes, when I'm trying to sleep, I still hear it. That same whisper. That same voice.